Hello and welcome to the Dominion Daily for March 26th, 2025. We've got Seaside Alchemy Kingdom. And wait, is it really just two alchemy cards? What is up with the balance here? Like we had the other day, we had the kingdom had like one base card and or no, sorry, it was the other way around. 9 base cards and one Corn Guild card. Now we've got 2 alchemy cards. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's better that way, but it's surprising if nothing else. Yeah. So we got no trashing. We got cursing, so that's exciting. Sea Witch is definitely the stronger cursor. We'll go for that. I guess I could still see wanting to play with a potion to get alchemists. I mean, there's plenty of draw with Sea Witch and Wharf, but I don't know. Like, that still might not be enough. I guess we'll see. I mean, it probably is. It probably is. Yeah, we do have a good amount of plus actions with Fishing Village and Native Village, although Native Village. Yeah, well, I don't know. Native Village is all right. It's interesting, right? It's it's a stop card most of the time, but even when it's a stop card, being able to set aside cards on this board could actually be pretty nice. So we really want to hit 5, right? Want to get that Sea Witch. The most potent way to do that is probably either Cut Purse Silver or Cut Purse Fishing Village. Because not only is Cut Purse going to help you hit 5, but it's also potentially going to hurt the opponent's ability to do so. I think there's also Smugglers, but that's... if nothing else, that's going to be stronger for player 2. I do think Smugglers has the potential to be quite good here, but opening with it seems ambitious and not particularly helping you actually hit 5. It's one of those things where it's like if we both open Smugglers, then neither of us hits 5. And we just smuggled like the cheaper cards. If we open without Smugglers and the AI opens Smugglers, then it probably smuggles our 5 and we're sad. But at least, I don't know, like it might not, right? Like it's possible that it won't align. Anyway, I think I want to go, and I do think Cut Purse is like actually kind of good here between the like potentially denying a 5 and then like over time, like it hurts like with the Sea Witch filtering, right? It's like you discard the card up front, and so you can't discard it to the Sea Witch duration effect. So I think I want to go Cut Purse, and I think I want to go Fishing Village, because we're going to need the villages anyway. Okay, so they go for the same thing. They didn't take a Smugglers. And we get to first player our advantage our way into a Sea Witch. And then we only have 2 because we got Cut Pursed. I mean, we probably should take a Native Village. We are going to want it. They got a second Cut Purse? That don't make no sense. Alright. I'm going to take a second Sea Witch before we take Wharf, I think. Then we got to go in for Wharf. Oh no. 3 cut. Okay, what is happening? We're gonna get another Fishing Village. We're gonna need all the villages we can get. Put card. Is that how it's worded? I guess it is. That's not what I wanted at all. It's on all 3 of our estates too. Well, at least we have another Sea Witch down there. What? Are you serious? Wait, I have a fishing village in play, right? Like, it just... That's really interesting. It automatically resolved this. Normally, that is not how this works. Alright, we've got 4... Which is a little unfortunate, because I would sure like to have 5. But I guess we're going to pick up another fishing village. Alright, now it's time for Wharf. They got a 4th... What? Alright, we have this fishing village. Yeah, okay. So, and that's all we have. So we're going to get that first. It's only 4. Alright. First. Damn it! Come on, native village. Killing me here. Alright, I guess we're taking another fishing village. At some point, it might be correct to take a smugglers, although... they're, like... If they're gonna just buy cut purses over and over, I don't know. But, I think we can't really go wrong with having as many fishing villages as possible. Alright. One other wharf. And I guess we'll take another native village. They got wharf before they got another sea wedge. That's interesting. Yeah, the cut purse set aside. Yeah. We don't... I should, in theory, know what this card is, but I super do not. Solves a sea witch, plays a sea witch. So... It's not a sea witch, and it's not a wharf, so... Yeah. Alright. I would like to be able to hit Fishing Village Wharf, but I guess we're just gonna go Native Village Wharf. Hopper on the mat. State. Alright, there we go. I don't think it makes sense to hold out on playing this Sea Witch. We'd hit 7 if we... Yeah, that's not worth... Alright, so this should be our 4th wharf. We're actually drawing deck here, basically. Sort of, depending on how you look at it. Other estate. Okay, so we pick up 2. I think we just set aside 2 more cards. I think it's fine that we're top decking crap because we've got... Actually, we don't have Sea Witches in play, but we have Wars in play. I think it's fine. Okay. Well, piles are kind of low. We are winning the curse split. Hmm. Hmm. Like if we went double wharf here, I mean, we probably just shouldn't do that. 3 curses left. We hope to give out 2 of them next turn. They could give out 1. I mean, I'm thinking it might be nice just to be able to hit like province plus here. Is it too crazy to take like double treasury in intent to do that? Not very strong pickup. Yeah, I don't think we need more action, so I don't like care about getting another fishing village particularly. More draw wouldn't hurt. We don't super need it right now. That could change if and when we, you know, our native village stuff, like if we have to pick up off the native villages. Because we have taken 6 cards out of the deck. Although one of them's native village, but still. I mean, we could take a gold. Could also like split the difference and go wharf treasury. And then plan to do it again. Something. I don't know. Let's do that. Alright. I have a curse. So those 3 cards are... There might be a fishing village in there. There probably is. Oh, the cut purse. Right. And the treasury in the... Okay, there was no junk down there. Do we want to pick up everything here? We probably do. Even though, like, we are going to have... We're going to have a lot of duration draw here, so I think it's fine. Oh, I probably could have just set aside that copper. I forgot I had the other native village on here. Whatever. Maybe we can make use of it. Can we win the game? Oh, yeah, we can. Okay, well, it doesn't really matter. So yeah, that was weird. Like, I mean, the game plan was straightforward enough, and it seemed like the kind of board where we could just lose off of draws, and then the AI got 4 cut purses. Like, what? What are you doing? Did I really only... I really only had those 3 fishing villages, huh? Oh no, I had 4. Oh, they got the last one on their last turn? Yeah, okay. I felt like I bought a ton of fishing villages and I only had 4. It's like, yeah, every time. I'm going to buy Fishing Village that I don't have 5, because it's good. Except for right at the end of the game. Well, I guess I did have 5, and I had a lot more than 5. But, yeah, I don't know. I felt like I was buying Fishing Village all the time, and apparently I only had 4, and they had 5 and then 6, but, yeah. But, yeah, the 4 cut purses, I just don't understand. And then we won the curse split 8-1, essentially? How the hell did we not take more curses? What? So we both opened Cut Purse Fishing Village. Okay, so part of the reason, of course, is we're player 1. We hit them with Cut Purse. But they weren't going to hit 5 anyway. Huh. Yeah, that's actually a really rough draw. Not the part where they see the Cut Purse, but you don't see 5... and you don't see Fishing Village, because Fishing Village is going to help you hit 5 the most, obviously, if you see it turn 3. I mean, I didn't either, but I did see 5. Anyway. So then they draw, and then they draw 4 again. So, yeah, they had 3, they bought another Fishing Village, which makes sense. Like, that's fine. And then they buy another Cut Purse. That, I mean, I don't know. Like, I guess I kind of get it. Like, you have 2 Fishing Villages in your deck already, and you're like, well, Cut Purse is probably just better than Silver. I need to hit 5. I don't know. I'm really skeptical that I would do that. Like, I mean, maybe you anticipate that, like, the terminal space is no problem. I don't know. But okay, 2 Cut Purses, maybe. And then they shuffle and they don't draw any of that stuff. And they just have... Well, they did play a Fishing Village, but then I Cut Purse them, so they couldn't... They once again could not buy a 5. So, admittedly, like, they were getting wrecked on the draws here. Not being able to hit 5, like, ever. Still, 3rd Cut Purse, that just can't be... Like, it's got to be better at some point to either take more Fishing Villages or take, like, sea charts. Probably never is better to take a potion. I don't think you would do that, but... Maybe a Smugglers? Oh, yeah, actually... Yeah, at some point this has got to be Smugglers, right? Because, like, I'm hitting 5. So you can smuggle the 5s instead of buying them. And then they buy a Fishing Village... And then here they finally buy a Sea Witch. Okay, so it's turn 7, and they just got a Sea Witch. And this game lasted 15 turns. Why did I not take curses? So, they bought it. They didn't shuffle. Bought another Fishing Village. They didn't shuffle. They bought another Cut Purse. Now they shuffle. Then they have the Sea Witch. Okay. They play it. I get a curse. Turn 10. Turn 11, of course, they're going to have the discardy business. Did they trigger a shuffle then? No. They trigger a shuffle then? No. They got a wharf. And then they triggered a shuffle on turn 12. Turn 13... They just have this bunch of stop cards, they get a wharf. 14 Fishing Village, and then the game ends. So they just never saw... Wow. Because their deck was so full of stop cards, because they bought all these Cut Purses. And a lot of Fishing Villages while having... I mean, they did have 3 wharves by the end, but they didn't gain those wharves until... So, like, one of them, like, never made it into the shuffle. Like, they never shuffled it into their deck. And then, yeah, this one they did, and this one they did, but it's like... Yeah, so they shuffled in 2 wharves. I guess they got pretty unlucky to not see any... Like, turn 12, turn 13, they had 2 wharves and a Sea Witch. They saw 10 cards in their deck, and they didn't see any of those 3 draw cards. Although their deck had so many curses by that point. Yeah. So, I mean, not... Yeah, I mean, it's definitely like a snowball thing where it's like I was cycling faster because I had the Sea Witch, which meant I was drawing cards, and then I was cycling cards, and I was giving them curses, which meant they were slowing down. So, I mean, probably they were just going to be lost either which way, you know, like after like turn 3, turn 4, where I get a Sea Witch and they don't. That being said, it can't be correct to take 4 cut purses, and it should have at least been closer if they hadn't. And I'm thinking that, yeah, like you probably, the first one the first one, the one in the opening is you know, I agree with. The second one, I can see the argument. I think I would go smugglers if I wanted to put in a payload card, or else like possibly, I don't know, Sea Chart isn't going to do anything at that point. Like, so you could also just take another fishing village. I think it's got to be one of those, like, like second cut purse. I don't. The other thing about smugglers is that you, like, it's an opportunity to pivot, right? It's like, okay, I am probably irrevocably behind. So you could say this about Potion as well, incidentally. But I'm probably irrevocably behind. Like, if I just play the same game that the opponent is playing, I'm just behind and I'm going to lose. Like, their first player, they hit 5, I didn't. Like, I'm just going to lose. So I got to do something to, like, you know, zig where they zag or whatever. And that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work, but it's at least got a better shot to work than just like trying to play a mirror from behind. And I think, yeah, I think to that end, it's either Potion or Smugglers. The Potion, like, very probably just doesn't work. Like, maybe you're planning to get Familiar. Familiar is going to be slower at cursing than Sea Witch. So, like, even though Sea Witch, like, stays out, like, it's just gonna cycle your deck faster, and you can put Sea Witches into your deck faster. But, you know, it's something where if you're, like, struggling to hit 5, like, maybe you can hit 3P, I don't know. Probably not, really, but... And then, like, there's Alchemist. Alchemist draw is not bad. I mean, it's like you do need plus buy to make that work, so you still need to get Dwarves. So then it's like, I don't know, it's still rough. But yeah, which is why I guess I'm overall I'm thinking like you should just go with Smugglers, not Potion. And then you're still probably going to lose because, like, oh, I got a Smugglers and then I smuggled a Sea Witch, but that still means that that's like another shuffle until the Sea Witch gets in. It probably isn't going to work, but I think cut per spam, like, just certainly isn't going to work. At least with the Smugglers. And I'm thinking, like, you add multiple Smugglers, right? Like, what you want to do is try to create that scenario where, like, the opponent gains something and you gain multiples of it, and it's, like, more advantageous to you than it is for them. And, like, which is one of the things I really dislike about Smugglers, but, like, I think you go for that if you're, you know, if it looks like you're just going to be lost otherwise. And then maybe that's, like, a comeback mechanism. It probably isn't, because you probably still just get drowned in the curses by Sea Witch, but... Anyway, but that's, yeah, that's the board, I guess. It's just, like, pretty strong first player advantage here. So, I mean, in fairness to the AI, like, it might have been one of those things where it's like, I don't have any good lines. Like, maybe it can, you know, where I'm saying, like, oh, you should just do something different. It's like, yeah, but that won't work either. Like, I've calculated it all out. It won't work. It doesn't matter what I do. It's very possible. Anyway, well, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.